you usually fear what hasn't happened. And you don't fear as much what you've already gone through. So you want to drop fear by experiencing it. You need to experience all of it. How do you become a master? How do you become a master if you've never been brought to the breaking point? Multiple times. You can't master something that you haven't grappled with and fought with and almost been broken by. You need that experience. You need to get hurt. This is what makes you strong. It makes you a decorated soldier. And it makes you resilient. You got to go to hell and then climb all the way back out. And then you've made it. And you can't bypass that process. Impossible. You got it? So embrace your difficult times. Embrace and say, this is what I need. You need it. This is what's gonna make me a master. Surviving this. So you turn it around. You turn loss around. Turn it into a tool. Turn it into something that powers you. You know? I'm who I am today because I lost for almost 6 years. Imagine if it was only 1 year. I don't think I would have achieved the stature that I achieved. It was the losing years that built me. You know? So I know it's not easy when you're losing, but it's necessary. It's necessary. And loss, listen, there's a law, the law of practice. You can't do something over and over and over. You can't practice something over and over and over again and not get better. It is a universal law. It's impossible. You can't. So you just have to keep going. What makes it confusing is that everyone's time frame is different. Like, you see others that might be progressing faster than you, and that makes it hard. It makes it difficult. You might feel stupid because you're seeing no progress, but you gotta stay in your own lane. This is why sometimes group work can be a negative, because it sometimes gets in the way of you staying in your own lane. You understand? So you gotta be careful with the groups. You can do it, but don't let it interfere with your journey. And everyone's journey is different. You understand? Don't let others influence your plan. You have your own plan. All right, your own things that you're working with every 20 trades. That doesn't match someone else. You don't let others draw your attention away from your journey. Okay? So groups have a value, but they can be taken too far. All right? The most frustrating period is the period where you know you're getting smarter. You know, I know I'm better. I know I'm smarter, but your account says, no, you're dumber, right? You're losing more money than you're losing more now that you're smarter than you did when you were dumber. How does that make sense? But that is a period where you get better, but your account gets worse. People don't understand that. I wish someone told me that's supposed to happen. That first you get better, but your results get worse. You're making progress. That's actually progress. I wish someone told me that. But that can't last forever. the smarter you get, the better you get. At one point, that account stops going down. It levels out. And then your skill starts to pull that account back into profitable territory. So you just have to keep going. You know how it's like you have a rope tied to your waist, and another end is tied to money, but it's a long rope. Now you start your journey, but the money doesn't follow you. You're progressing on your journey, but the money's still staying still. But there's a certain point, if you keep going in your journey, the rope gets tight. Now there's no more slack in the rope. Now you start pulling the money toward you. But you gotta keep going until you reach that point. Most people quit. Most people lose all their money before that point happens. Or most people quit and drop out before that point happens. And everybody's rope is a different length. No rope is equal. You might have a super long rope. You might have a short one. Do you follow what I'm saying, guys? If you can find a way to never stop, never, you will make it ultimately. And you shouldn't put a time frame on your progress. Don't do that. You're already under enough than putting a time limit or maximum on you. Worried about, man, but I've been doing it for 3 years. So what? So what? Try to make this something that one day you'll say, I've been doing this for 32 years. And decide that no matter what, I'm gonna do this. I love it. You told me you loved it. So if you love it, just do it forever. Even if it takes forever, so what? That was my attitude. I didn't care. So I love this. I don't want to do anything else in life. This is what I want to do. And so if I have to live on the floor of a friend's house to do it, I'll do that. That was my attitude. Cheers, guys. Cheers.